Welcome back to Crochet After Dark. Once again, I'm sitting in my living room. It's been a lot darker than it is right now. I usually turn the lights off and just use a lamp next to me. But I am doing some crochet after dark, and I'm feeling pretty content with what I'm working on. I think I started this last night. So you can see the fabric here. I don't know why there's a hole there in it, but this is going to be a little dog sweater. It's a gradient yarn going from, shows really light pink there. It's really sort of a medium pink out into orange. And then I'm not even sure. I'll probably finish this before I run into the white. That's always a dangerous color for a dog, but never know. I might hit the white part of this little skein of yarn. I've had this skein sitting around for 100 years. It's actually not a skein, it's a cake. So if I can hold it up so you can kind of see the coloring. The orange is not showing up well, probably the lighting. Every time I do a video, I'm playing with the lighting because I'm new to this and I don't know yet what's going to be the best light to have for every situation or for any situation. Coco's coming to visit. Lovely that she's going to do that. Once again, up into my business. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on. She's decided she's a lap cat. She, I think, likes me doing these videos, and so she always wants to come and get into them. She has never been a lap cat in her life. In the 15 years or so that I've had her, she has never enjoyed sitting in a lap. I think I may have mentioned that she doesn't like being, she doesn't want to be held, and she likes petting on her terms. I may not be able to crochet because of her. I was going to crochet while we chatted, but she's evidently not going to let me. That I really sort of love this because she doesn't normally do this. She may get aggravated if I give her too many kisses, and then she'll leave. But anyway, so I'm working on the little sweater for Franny. I don't know if it's my inability to understand a pattern, or if the pattern was not written as well as it could be. But I did have a situation where I've had to fudge some stitches, and I'm feeling kind of proud of myself that I could figure out how to fudge those stitches and get them in there. And I hope that they're going to work out. I'll know in a row or two whether or not I had to add some stitches because I couldn't figure out how you crochet 64 stitches to end up with 68. But I was like, trust the process, trust the process. Never did end up with 68. And then I ended up having to fudge a few extra stitches so that I would hit a number later on. I can't remember what it was. So we'll see what happens with it. It's my first attempt, so I'm going to try not to be too hard on myself. I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight, unfortunately, because I'm going to have to put it down soon because I have real work to do. I have to grade papers tonight. Even though I have retired from my regular full-time job, I still work part-time. I teach some dual credit classes at a local high school. Means the kids are getting college credit and high school credit for their classes, and they have a set of papers that I really want to turn back to them, or turn the majority of them back anyway. Get them out of my hair, get them into theirs for a change. They are working on their last paper of the semester, so I really need to get these back to them. So unfortunately, may not be able to finish the dog sweater. She just bit me. I guess I'm not petting her exactly right. So I won't be able to finish the sweater tonight, but I ought to be able to finish it tomorrow night. And then I'll meet up with Franny's mother and trade it off. Actually, because I don't have Franny to try it on, I think I had mentioned I was going to try it on my cat. So let's see. Coco will leave, I bet, when I do this. Let's see if it will go on her little head. Oh, she looks cute, doesn't she, y'all? Look at her. Did you hear her squawk? She is not a happy girl. Um, I'm happy to say though that the collar seems to fit well, and her neck is about the same size as Franny's neck. So, yay, that's looking good. All right, so while I have a little break, Coco City, she's got part of her body perched on the notes that I had made for tonight's Vlogmas vlog. Uh, if you like this content, it's kind of crazy tonight, I know, because I have a sudden visitor that I hadn't expected. But if you like it, please subscribe. I'm just a big old weirdo. I love seeing the numbers tick up. I don't think I'm going to ever become a YouTube phenom, but I would love to see some more subscribers. I'm trying to get better with every video that I do. So the more subscribers I have, the more it drives me to do a better job for y'all. And please click like as well, because that's very important. And leave a comment if you can, or if there's something that you want to discuss. If you want to leave a comment and tell me about your cat who likes to annoy you when you're trying to crochet, tell me all about her, because or him, because I do love the kitties. A friend texted me on Sunday, and luckily I missed the call, and he was trying to get me to take a cat. Can't do it. Excuse me just a second. All right, so didn't put my phone on silent, and I should have. All right, so a little bit about what we're going to be doing in the next few days here. I'm going to finish up the dog sweater in a day or two. I know that will be easy to do. It's really not complicated. It's half double crochet, which I know a lot of people don't like half double crochet, but it's one of my favorite stitches. Some of y'all have seen the placemat and coaster sets that I had tried to get ready for Thanksgiving. They'll be ready now for Christmas. Actually, I feel like I ought to get some red and green yarn and make some red and green ones for Christmas. I don't know. Maybe I will. It's always a possibility. And it's a good excuse to get new yarn, right? Because I don't have any red and green. But I am going to finish the coasters that I have. The coaster. I have one placemat and two coasters left to go. So I feel like that's not hard to do. That's going to be an easy thing. Coaster takes no time at all. And the only reason the placemats take longer is because I failed to count correctly. I also want to do like some other small sets of coasters, different patterns. The coasters that I'm making that go with the placemat set, they're really rather large. And I think I'd like to do some smaller sets of placemats. I've seen those little placemat sets where you also crochet the little basket that the placemats sit into. I think those are very cute. I'd like to try my hand at one of those. I'm going to try making more scrunchies. I've ordered some more velvet yarn because the one that I have done, it just was so pretty. And not having long hair, and for most of my life, not having had long hair. When I was younger, my hair was very curly, and I didn't like it being long because it was always tangly. So I seldom had long hair as a youngster. So I don't really know how to use scrunchies, but they're really cute and they're easy to make. So I'll be adding to that. One of the first things I learned to knit, and virtually the only thing I still know how to knit, was washcloths or dishcloths, whatever you want to call them. You could use them as a washcloth, or you could use them as a dish rag. I want to maybe do some sets of those as well. None of this stuff is going to be Christmas gifts. In my family, all the old people, that's me, my sister, and my brother-in-law. We don't exchange gifts anymore. We have everything under the sun we could possibly want. We make sure that all the kids in the family, we've got 4 of them from 4 to 13. We make sure that they get their Christmas gifts. I'm pretty sure my niece won't be seeing this, my great niece, but I bought her a new purse. She'd been carrying this pink cloth crossbody purse. Must be for 2 years now. You can't wash the dirt off of it. It is just a grimy looking mess, even when it comes out of the washing machine. So found one that is black, and it is, I think it's black vinyl. So she may not like it. I don't know. It is something that's washable though. It's not like a vinyl, like fake leather vinyl. And it's just about the same size, looks almost exactly like her little pink purse. So I'm hopeful that she will like this new purse. And if she does, I'm going to consider it a real feather in my cap that I found her something like that. Because as she has already told me, all she wants are gift cards and money for Christmas. 13 going on, I don't know what. But you know, they're the ones that we take care of with the gifts. I have this, I hate to say fantasy, that sounds so weird, but I have this secret desire in the springtime every year in the town that I live in here on the Gulf Coast of Texas. We have a little festival, and you can rent a table. It's usually held in March or April. The weather is completely iffy. It could be cold and rainy. It could be hot and rainy. It could be hot, hot, hot with no rain, no wind, no nothing. You just never know. And a couple of years it's had to be canceled because the weather's been so bad. You know, have street flooding and all kinds of stuff. But my goal is to have some stuff that I could display to sell. And I want my brother-in-law to come along with me. My brother-in-law turns bowls. And for one of the next videos, I'm going to collect some of his bowls to show y'all. He has made me a yarn bowl that's really pretty. He has made many bowls for a friend of mine, my best crafty friend. He's made her a lot of bowls, some bowls for her table. She has a bowl that she uses on it's not really a couch table, but it's the entryway table. She puts it there, and she puts different types of things to represent the season, you know, like foliage or flowers or something of that nature. So he does a really nice job with these bowls, but he always says, nobody's going to want to buy these bowls. Nobody's going to want to buy a bowl. I'm pretty sure people would buy his bowls. And so I want to be sneaky and say, I want to do this, but I don't want to do it alone. And then get him to take his bowls. And I bet his bowls sell way better than any of my stuff sells. So that's what I want to do. I kind of want him to see that he does have a craft that people do desire, that people would like. So, and I hope, of course, that they buy some of my crochet stuff also. And maybe I'll take this cat with me and sell her in that craft fair. So I'll make a note to get some of the bowls together that he's made for me. I'm looking around the room. I see two of them. One of them is kind of a knockoff bowl. He probably would not like for me to show that to you. It doesn't look very pretty. And interestingly enough, I'll look for these. He made me some crochet hooks. He turned a few hooks for me. I'm afraid to use them because I don't want to break them. I feel, I don't know, I just feel kind of sentimental about them. So anyway, so I'll get some of his stuff together. This turned out to be a vlog all about my brother-in-law and his bowls, and very little about crochet for this Vlogmas day. But I am going to have a little bit more time that I can spend on the sweater, on the dog sweater. I promise, Coco, I shall not try it on you again. I'll find another cat to torment. And I'll be back to see y'all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3. She's going to be a real pest here as I try to close out. Can you hear her making noise and hitting me in the face with her tail? She is a cat and a cat and a cat. All right. Well, it's been fun chatting. Wish I'd had a little bit more crochet stuff going on, but had to work. And had to work, and now I've got to go and work and grade some papers as well. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully with a little bit more crochet stuff to talk about and to show y'all. And until then, enjoy your crocheting or your knitting, And if you are a cat lover, enjoy your cats. If you're a dog lover, enjoy them as well. I have both. I love them both. Look at the camera, Coco. No, she says, I'm not going to. Don't want to. She's, oh, finally going to leave me. All right. Thanks a lot for sticking around. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.